It is, what is the time actually? I have just got a sudden urge to go to IKEA. I was just sat on the sofa and I was like, I really wish we had furniture for outside, because I really just want to sit outside and enjoy the nice temperature while we still can. So I go to IKEA and buy a chair for outside. It's Ramadan, so the shops are open till like 1, 2 in the morning. Yeah, I might get a chair, I might get a little table for out there. That's my random Wednesday night. I need to get some fuel, and all of the petrol stations close in 15 minutes. So I'm on a mission. My arrival at the petrol station gives me 4 minutes to spare, but I'm stuck at a red light. This is my first time getting petrol on my own without having Jake with me. I don't know if you can see me, I feel like I need to be like this over the steering wheel. Just arriving at IKEA, and it is 22.14. I was saying that it cost 93 dirhams to fill the car up, which is under £20, and that's given me like 400 kilometers. So fuel here is obviously really cheap. They also, the guy also cleaned the windscreen for me, which is very nice of him.
Keep right to in direction of IKEA. Then keep left.
You get fined here if you don't keep your car clean. It's very convenient to get your car cleaned. So even in the building that we live in, there are cleaners who come in and clean cars sort of every week or so. You can buy a subscription and get your car cleaned every week or every 2 weeks or whatever it is. And so it's really easy and it's really cheap. I think it only costs like £5 or £6 to get your car cleaned. I'm just pulling into IKEA now. This is my first time driving properly on my own. I'm so proud of myself. I'm not the world's most confident driver, but to be honest with you, I much prefer driving here than I ever did in the UK, and I think it's a lot easier to drive here. Plus, my car here is automatic, which I never knew. I never knew what a game changer it was to have an automatic car. I know that sounds so stupid, but I've always driven a manual car just because that's what I learned to drive in. And because of that, I just never realised how easy it was to drive.
You've arrived at your destination.
Thank you, yes, I know. So yeah, this is a game changer. I'm finding it so easy to drive here. I enjoyed that little drive to IKEA. It was only took me like 20 minutes, including the stop with the fuel. So that wasn't too bad. But now I'm going to go in and buy a chair for outside. I might buy the table to go with it as well. And then see if I can get a jar for the tea bags. It's all very urgent purchases at 10 p.m. There's loads of cars in the car park. I'm surprised it's this busy. It's open till 1 a.m. Because it's Ramadan, but I think even not when it's not Ramadan, I think it's still open till midnight. Anyway, I better go because I'm actually feeling quite tired. So yeah, I'm gonna go and see if they've got what I need in stock. I've come straight to the bargain section, which is always a first. It's always worth coming in here first before you go round the normal bit. But I saw there's a table here that I saw online before I came, that's actually in the bargain bit, but now I'm seeing it in real life. It might be a little bit too big for the balcony. It's more of like a coffee table size, whereas I want something that's a bit more like that size. Not that table, but that size. So that might be a bit too big, so I'm going to keep looking. But they've got some really good bits in here actually. If you're looking for anything in Abu Dhabi. This table's nice. Side table. Don't need any more side tables because I've got millions of them. I've actually got more side tables than anything else. I like this stool as well, but it doesn't match our sofa. 900 dirhams. It's like £200 ish, just under. Now these could be an option because they're a decent size. I quite like those. Oh, they've got some of the makeup storage. Oh, now you're tempting me. This is good. 20 dirhams. That is like £4, something like that, I think. My calculations are right. 25 dirhams for the drawers. And then they've got these like little caddies. They're stuck together, but yeah, like a little caddy. really handy. In the chair section, and this is the chair that I'm looking at. 125 dirhams, which is about £25. I think it's quite a good price. They also do it in black, which I really like the black, but I feel like it's just going to get really hot in the sun because our balcony is in the sun all day and anything's going to get hot really, but I don't know, I think the grey just looks a little bit better. And also the wood colour is the same wood colour as the table, which I've just seen is over here, which is just like a lacquer table, which is easy to clean. It's really cheap, it's like £6 or £7. And I think that's a good size. I think it's a lot better in size than the one that was the round one. So I think we're just going to do that. Jake really likes this, but I just don't think it looks right for outside. What else is there? I don't really like anything else, to be honest. Not for outside anyway. This is quite nice, but again, not very comfortable. That is also nice, but that's more money than I wanted to spend. I'll take a photo of the location of this one and we're going to find it. I really love this. This is like a metal table of the new collection. You can lift this off and it's like got storage inside as well. Yeah, I don't know, I really like that, but I think Jake might kill me because I told him I was only going to spend 35 dirhams on a table. We'll see, I'll think about it. This is that collection I was talking about with this table. I really like this lamp, it's really cute. And they've got this nice little trolley. I don't need any of it, but I just really like it. It's really fun. This blanket's really nice. It feels really quality as well. It's like a really good knit. Yeah, I really like the table. I'm thinking I'm not going to get the table because I feel like it's too much of an impulse. But I do really like it. I don't feel like it's going to go with the chair that I want though, so it's going to be a no. Changed my mind on the chair. Just one. Thank you very much. It is now 10 to midnight. I'll show you everything that I bought. Thank you. I'll put it in here, it's fine. Thank you very much, thank you. Service is everything here. Like with the petrol station, you don't have to lift a finger. If someone sees you needing a little bit of help, they rush over to help you. And yeah, I just feel like you don't get anything like that in the UK. Everyone just leaves themselves and yeah, it's a bit refreshing, to be honest. I didn't ask that guy to come and help me. He was just walking around collecting trolleys, and then he just saw that I was on my own and rushed over to come and help me with the stuff in my trolley, which was just so nice. I feel like people just appreciate service here. Even the service workers appreciate helping you, which is just so nice. And they like to help, and it's nice to be helped. So it is 5 to midnight. I am so tired. I ate a chicken shawarma at 11:45 or whatever it was. So busy. It's actually busier now than it was when I first got here. There was full families in there, kids. It was packed. That's why I didn't film as much as I wanted to, because there's just people everywhere. Because obviously it's Ramadan, everyone's fasting during the daytime, so everyone comes out shopping really late at night. Yeah, it's just interesting. Just culturally, it's interesting to learn about all of these things, because I guess you hear about them at home in the UK, but you don't necessarily see it or live it. So I just feel really privileged to experience it and to be amongst it. It's yeah, just feel like every day you're learning something new. I made it home very late. We'll show you everything that I bought in the morning, but for now I'm gonna sign off and go to bed. So it is the next day, and I thought I would just show you a couple of things that I bought from IKEA last night. Feels like a weird dream that I went to IKEA at midnight or whatever it was. I went down this morning with Jake to get the big stuff out of the car, and I was like, oh yeah, that that was just a few hours ago. But when I came back, I couldn't sleep. And so I think I was just wired from being in IKEA like 20 minutes before bed. So I actually didn't get to sleep till about 3:30, and then my alarm was set for 6:30. So I've had 3 hours sleep. So I kind of screwed myself over with the IKEA trip, but whatever. So I went to IKEA with 2 things in mind that I wanted to get. One was some sort of furniture piece for outside, because we were sat on the sofa last night and I was like, I really wish we had a chair just to sit outside. And I've been taking the dining chairs out, but they're not very comfortable. So they're not really like suitable to lounge on or read a book or anything. I was like, I really just want a nice chair to sit outside on. So I had this one in mind, but when I saw it, I didn't like it as much as the photo. I think the material felt really cheap, and also, I mean, it's a cheap chair. It's like 125 dirhams, which is like I think it was £26. So it's cheap, but I just felt like it was just a waste. But anyway, I still had it in my mind as I was going around that I was going to get that chair. I picked up the table that kind of goes with it, which was a lac table. It's very cheap. I just wanted something cheap out there that would be easy to clean and easy to move. Because obviously over here the balconies just get sandy and dusty constantly. It's constant sand in the air. So it all settles on the balcony, so you've got to clean it all the time, like once a week. So I don't want heavy, bulky furniture that's really hard to move. So I wanted a really cheap table, which I found, which was the lac one that I'll put a picture of here. That I think it was like 35 dirhams, which is about £6 or something like that. So I was happy with that. So I had it in my mind that I was still going to get that chair. I walked around IKEA, picked up these other bits that I'll show you in a minute. And then we got to the end, I got to the end and was just like, you know what, I like the other one. I like the moulded one. And I saw it and was like, actually, I really like that one better. Still goes with the table and it's just easy to clean, which is my main thing. So yeah, I was like, sod it, I'm gonna get the nice one. So that's what I got. I got the table and a chair. I probably will get another chair, but at the time I was just like, I just was focusing on myself and getting myself a chair. So we'll probably go back and get another one to match. So yeah, those are the big things I got. The other thing that I wanted to get was a jar with an airtight lid, because we have tea bags in the cupboard and I hate the smell of tea. It is so disgusting to me. I hate it. And at home we had jars with the tea bags in, so you never really smelt it. But here it's just in the normal like tea packaging, which is fine for people who don't mind the smell of tea, but I can't stand it every time I open that cupboard. Oh, it just makes me feel sick. So I bought a jar. It's like proper solid glass. It's quite thick glass. This was 19 dirhams. It's quite a decent size. And then I bought a lid to go with it. This has got that rubber seal inside, so it fits on and kind of, you know, seals properly. I think that was 7 dirhams on top of the jar. And then I bought a bamboo box for Ronnie's toys. So he has quite a lot of toys kind of just strewn about the place. We don't have any like set storage for his toys. When we lived in the UK, we had a nice like wicker box for his toys, and he actually would go into the box and like choose his toys, and it was really cute. But we don't have that here, so they're just kind of everywhere, just making a mess. So I just wanted something that would contain them but still look nice and kind of goes with the decor, so I bought that. And then the only other thing I bought was a little toy for Ron, which he hasn't seen yet, but he's going to absolutely die over that. I just need to cut the tag off, but he loves anything squishy and he loves balls, so he's going to love that. But yeah, that's everything I got from IKEA last night. Like I said, I'll probably have to go back and get another chair, because there are 2 people who live here. It's also the kind of chair that you could put cushions on, and you could do any colour scheme of cushions. You could put a throw on it. It's quite a nice, could be quite a nice vibe. So I'm happy with that purchase. I can't wait to build the table and get that set up outside as well, which I'm probably going to do now. But yeah, thank you for watching my vlog. Thank you for following me along last night in my mad rush to get to IKEA. It's definitely a first for me. I've never done that before. So yeah, it was quite exciting, to be honest. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.